What is my connection to water? I bought a house that when we bought it, the real estate agent said, I hope you like water, because it sits on a river and it has a waterfall right in front of it, and so you constantly hear the movement and noise of water, this cyclical recycling of life, the evaporation, going to the clouds, going to the mountains, and we're in a lifeline of the water. I don't know, there's something about it, that feeling of constantly witnessing, because there's always noise of rushing water near me. Just a reminder of the constant movement and cyclicality of life. It just feels like the rawness of it is interesting to me. And then I have places like this with still water, and there's the entire metaphors of water and the surface, and this Freudian Jungian thing about the depths of the water signifying the subconscious. Then there is the ocean, which I used to go to in order to write my albums. I grew up in Jamaica, which is an island surrounded by water. Maybe that's the reason I'm addicted to it. Water symbolizes the unknown, the danger, the what you don't see under. I love the metaphors of sailors somehow depending on fate. Sailors can do what they can do, but only to a certain degree. Then they are relying on the gods, on the fate, they're relying on nature. The storms come and they need to deal with it. Good weather comes and they can enjoy it. The waves come, whatever comes, they need to do the best that they can. And I feel there's something about how I look at life that is a bit like that. I have an album that nobody knows about. It's the last album I made with the Mojos. It's called Through the Gale, and it's a concept album about a captain and his sailors searching for immortality and dying in the process. And there's this part where the captain asks him, hey boys, why do we row? And they answer him, sailors we are, and it's sailing we know. That's really all we know how to do, is just put one foot forward and take the next step. Because I'm near a river that's constantly rushing, the metaphors have become about this kind of stream, almost like the river Styx, almost like the river of death. I feel like if I touch it, I become part of it. I am disentangled and I lose myself in it. Some kind of a universal infinite that I feel that if I am not careful, I will just be part of this endless abyss. And this is kind of what the album is talking about, like this dissection of self, this search for one's shape has led me to a feeling of shapelessness, and I'm afraid I can't go back. And this is the river that I'm talking about, that is this current that is stronger than me, that is kind of ripping me apart. And there is a need of acceptance, but a fear of being shapeless.